Hello everybody, it's Elena, and in today's video we are building this honeymoon villa in the new world of Tartosa, right? Because as you can see, this is Tartosa and definitely not Salvadorada. As we all know, the new pack, My Wedding Stories, came out on the 17th as it was supposed to. That is exactly what happened, right? Yeah? Except, no, not really, that's not what happened. And the release date has been pushed to the 23rd instead. So we do not have the pack yet, even though we were supposed to have it by now. And I don't know, the entire situation is really stupid. I'm not going to talk about it in this video because my channel is not about like Sims news and Sims drama and stuff like that. So I definitely do not want to go into that whole thing today. But it is just like a really unfortunate situation. I'm so sad that it like happened, the entire thing. And like, as you may know, I was out of town this week. I have been visiting my grandparents and I got home on Wednesday afternoon or something. My plan was to post a video with the new pack on Thursday because, you know, the pack was supposed to come out on Thursday. And I was just like living my life and I wasn't really like on social media much when I was at my grandparents' house because I just like wasn't. So I kind of like had an idea that there was some like stuff going on with the new pack, like there was a lot of controversy surrounding it, but I didn't know the full extent of it. And then like Thursday morning I woke up and I was so excited because it was, you know, release day and I was so happy to be home and making videos again, and I was so excited to play with the new pack. And then I go on like YouTube, I think, and I saw a video and I think the title said that the pack or like the release date had been pushed to the 23rd instead, and I was like, what? Because I was not aware of like the whole situation, or I knew like a little bit of it, but I didn't know like exactly what was going on. So I was very, very surprised, and I did not know that the pack wasn't coming out on the 17th until the 17th. So I was very, very surprised and very disappointed, but oh well, it is what it is. But it's just really annoying because I had like planned all of my videos and stuff around that new pack and now I don't really know what to post. So I decided to build a honeymoon villa in the world of Salvadorada because obviously this like house or build or whatever is inspired by the new pack because it has to do with weddings. And if you download this build, you can take your Sims that just got married on a little honeymoon in Salvadorada. Yeah. But this is definitely not what I was planning on posting this week. I had so many like things planned and I was so excited. But oh well, I guess it is what it is. Let me just like tell you a few things about this house though. So, as you know, it's a honeymoon villa and it only fits 2 Sims, even though it's really, really big. Like, it's not like huge, but it is kind of big and there's a lot of space. I didn't really know what to do with all of that space, and they have a really, really huge living room. Like normally I would probably make that living room into a bathroom, a living room and a bedroom, you know. That's what I would do with that amount of space normally, but in this build I didn't really feel like that was necessary because there's so much space here. So it's just the living room, and then on top of that, because that's like in the biggest building, so on top of that is the bedroom and a bathroom, and then in the second little building is on the first floor the kitchen, which is just like a little kitchen because, you know, it's like a rental home and I don't feel like your Sims really want to cook that much. I know that my mom never really wants to cook when she's on vacation because that's what she does when she's not on vacation, so it's nicer to like eat out and stuff. So I didn't really prioritize making a big kitchen for these people. But on the first floor in that little house, I also put a little dining table with only 2 chairs because, you know, it's a honeymoon villa, and a bathroom. Well, it's like a half a bathroom. And on the second floor of that building is a big ass spa room. And I was like considering making it just like a really big bathroom with like a hot tub or something in it, but first off, the hot tubs are so freaking big, so I could definitely not fit that in there. And also I had 2 other bathrooms and I didn't feel like 3 whole bathrooms was necessary for a house that could only fit 2 Sims. That seems really, really unnecessary. So I decided to make it into like a spa room. And they do have showers in that room, but they don't have a toilet and they don't have a sink. They do have the like fancy triangular bathtub because it's cool and it's like luxurious and kind of like spa-like. So I put that in there, and I put the massage table, like the one that you can lie on, and I put the massage chair. So I imagine that maybe if you rent this house, like if it was in real life, a like massage service may come with it, I suppose. So if you rent it, you get to like have massages every day, and that's just a part of renting this house. So I thought that was really cool, and it's very luxurious, definitely. But I basically just put that spa room there because I didn't know what else to do with all of this space. So it's very, very unnecessary, but it's really cool, and I feel like it's nice to just have a spa room once in a while. Just treat yourself, I suppose. I don't know. Also, I forgot to say this, but this house costs 900 simoleons to rent a day, so it's very expensive. Sorry about that. But that's just how that is. And as you probably have noticed by now, there's also a pool on the patio of this house, and I also put a hot springs, like the hot springs item that we got from the Snowy Escape pack, on the patio because I've never ever used that object. I thought that I wanted to try it out in this build. I was kind of like considering putting a hot tub, like a regular old hot tub, but first of all, I use them like way more often, so it's kind of boring to, you know, use the same item over and over. So I wanted to do something else, and that's why I put the hot springs item. I think I just said first of all, so that kind of implied that I had another point, but I don't know why I said first of all, because that's the only reason I put the hot springs object and not the hot tub. Yeah, whatever. But as I said, this house is really, really expensive to rent, so I just kind of like imagined that either really, really rich Sims would come and stay here, or people that just kind of prioritized having a more pricey honeymoon and then they didn't spend too much money on the wedding. Because personally, if I ever get married, I don't want to have like a big wedding, like at all. That's definitely not what I want. Like the thought of having to walk down an aisle with like a big white dress on with a lot of people looking at me and then having to do the whole ceremony and stuff, no thank you. I do not want to do that. That's like a nightmare of mine, basically. So if I ever were to get married, I would definitely like just have a little tiny wedding that didn't cost a lot of money, just like have a few people there, and then I would prioritize spending the money, like the wedding budget, I suppose, on the honeymoon instead, because I just like vacations a lot more, and I would definitely like rather have a big and fancy vacation than a big fancy wedding. That's just what I would choose to spend my money on, you know? So if I were to get married, I would definitely consider staying in a house like this and then just have a really small wedding. But another reason as to why I built this house in the first place is, as we talked about in my last video, I did the poll where I asked you all which world that I don't build in very often that you wanted to see a build from me in. And on that poll, I put Del Sol Valley, Salvadorada, Strangerville, and Granite Falls. And no, that's not true. Del Sol Valley won, and in my last video we did a house in Del Sol Valley, but I think Salvadorada is like the runner-up. That's why I wanted to build a house in Salvadorada. And also I did get a few requests to do a house here, and the two requests were super similar. One of them asked for me to like do a nice rental in Salvadorada for 2 Sims, and the other one asked for me to do a luxurious vacation home for a famous couple in Salvadorada. And I figured that since these two requests were so similar, I would just like combine them into one build, because there's really no point in like making 2 builds that are super similar, you know? I decided to just make it a honeymoon build, so obviously you can like go here with your famous rich couple if you want to, and maybe they can go on a honeymoon, maybe they just want to go on like a little vacation just for the hell of it, I don't know. But yeah, that's why I built it, and I really like it. I think it's super cute. Also, I feel like my voice sounds really rough today. I don't really know why that is. I do kind of like feel like my throat is hurting a little bit. Not really sure why. I don't think I'm like sick or anything, so yeah, I don't know, I don't feel sick, so but I do feel like I sound a little bit rough. But then again, it is like kind of the morning. Well, it's 11:30, but I haven't really spoken much today, so I guess that's why my voice sounds a little bit rough. But I just feel like my voice sounds a little bit deep today. I don't know, and a little raspy, but whatever, it's fine. I just thought I would address it in case somebody thinks I sound like a man or something. I don't know, I probably do. But yeah, thank you to those of you who sent in the requests for this build. I really appreciate that. And also recently I have been getting some questions about whether or not I want to like take build requests from you guys. And I am kind of like on the fence about that because like yes and no. Yes, in the sense that I definitely do want build ideas and I love getting like requests for builds because it's really nice to get ideas from other people. Sometimes like I don't always feel super inspired to build and I don't always know exactly what to build, so it's nice to get ideas from someone else. And if it's like a build that you want to have in your game, then it's like a win-win for both of us because I get to build and do a video and you get to like have a build that you need and want and stuff like that, I suppose. But no, in the sense that I don't want to like feel obligated to do the builds that get requested. I know that some people have these like Google forms, I think, where you can type in like a little description for the build that you want the creator to do and like say which world it should be in and how many sims and whatnot. But I don't want to do that because I don't want to like feel obligated to do every single build, and I don't want anyone to get disappointed if I don't do their build. So I don't know, I just don't want to like hurt anybody's feelings, and I don't want my own feelings to get hurt either, I suppose. So like yes, in the sense that I do want build requests and I really appreciate getting like little ideas for builds, but like no, in the way that I don't want to make it like a formal thing and I don't want to advertise it that I do take build requests and whatever, just because I don't want to feel obligated to do anything and I don't want to disappoint anybody. So there's that. I feel like that was kind of a really bad explanation and I'm so sorry about that, but I hope it makes sense. Yeah. Also, a few minutes ago in this video, I did put a wedding arch in this build, and I feel like that might seem a little bit weird because this is a honeymoon villa, and typically when you go on your honeymoon, you are already married. But I just figured I would put it in this build because, well, first of all, I thought it looked really nice. It kind of fit in with the environment, and also for convenience because I guess if you just want to go on a vacation and then you also want to get married here, you can do that. So I just wanted to put it outside and I think it looks really cute, so I like it. I'm happy that I put it, but I feel like it might seem a little bit weird to put a wedding arch in a honeymoon build because why would you need it in a honeymoon build? I don't know, but oh well. It's there and it looks nice in my opinion, so I hope it's not like too odd. And oh my goodness, I really feel like my voice sounds so rough right now. It's like honestly painful for me to speak. I don't know why that is, and I don't feel sick. Like I don't think I'm sick. But yeah, I'm really happy to be back home again and I'm so happy to like be doing videos. I wanted to post this video on like Friday, yesterday, but that just didn't end up happening because I was kind of busy with other things. So I'm just posting today and kind of going back to the topic of build requests. I don't know what to build for my next video because I was obviously planning on doing videos with the new pack, but now we don't really have that pack yet, so I don't know what to do. And I'm planning on posting Monday because, you know, today is Saturday and then I'll post Monday, that's in 2 days from now, and the new pack assumably comes out on Wednesday. So I'm thinking I'll post today, Monday, and then Wednesday, and then again in the weekend. That's how I'm gonna do it this week. But I don't know what to do on Monday, so if you have any ideas, definitely let me know in the comments because I would really appreciate it. I don't know what to do, and I just feel a little bit lost. I don't really have any builds that I can just pull out and do a video of, so please let me know if you have an idea and if you have anything that you would like to see me do with the new pack when/if it comes out on Wednesday. You really don't know at this point. You really don't know what EA is gonna do. But yeah, if it comes out on Wednesday, let me know what you want to see with the new build, or the new pack rather. I do have some ideas, as I mentioned, but if you have any good ideas, then definitely let me know in the comments too. And this right here is the spa room, and it's a little bit odd because, you know, it's like a spa room in a rental home. It's a little odd. I don't know, I haven't done that before, but I do think it turned out really nice in the end, so I hope you guys like it too. And also a thing that I was kind of thinking about when I built this house, and specifically when I put the wedding arch in, or like in front of the house, is one time, like a few years ago, I think it was 2 or 3, like 2.5 years ago, it was when Island Living came out, like around that time, maybe like late that summer, I guess, I don't know. So 2.5-ish years ago, I had these Sims that I like loved so much, so much, okay? And I wanted them to get married in Salvador, so I had like gotten them engaged at their like house in, I think, Solani, and then I took those two Sims, and the entire rest of the family on a big old family vacation to Salvador because I wanted the two Sims to get married here. I made them like a little house here, and it was so nice, and I built a wedding venue in the world of Salvador. But then when I got to the wedding ceremony, I clicked on the wedding arch because, you know, I wanted them to get married, as I said. I just said that like a million times. But then it said that you can't get married in vacation worlds, and I was like, what the heck, man? Because I just spent like hours and hours and hours setting up this freaking wedding, and then they could not get married here. So that was just like a really unfortunate thing that happened, and I was so sad about it. But that was back then, and nowadays they can, like, these Sims can get married in rental worlds or like vacation worlds. By the way, I just wanted to let that be known, but for some reason they could not back then. I don't know why, and I was so sad about it because I had just like spent so long setting it all up, and it was so disappointing, and I'm so mad about that. Yeah. Still to this day, almost 3 years later, I'm still so upset. No, I'm just kidding. That's a lie. Okay, I'm not upset, but I just like thought about it, so I wanted to mention it. It was really sad, but I hope everyone is doing good. I'm definitely doing good. I'm doing a lot better now. I was like not really doing good for a few months, but I'm doing a lot better, by the way. So on that note, this video is about to come to an end. I would just like to say thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed already and you enjoy my content. I would really appreciate it, but you know, you don't have to. And this house will be available for you to download on my gallery page. My ID is just LacyLena. And besides all of that, I hope you're having an amazing day, and then I cannot wait to see you all in my next video that I will be posting in 2 days on Monday. So yeah, bye everybody!